Is it just me, or are you also getting frustrated with the high cost of food? I can't go to even McDonald's these days without spending almost 20 something dollars for lunch for me and my kids. It's just insane. And I'm talking like 2 Happy Meals and a value meal. Not much of a value anymore when I'm spending almost $30 for food. Let's talk about it. I mean, do y'all remember when we used to have a dollar menu? I do. It was awesome. But you know what? As soon as we started enjoying this, they got rid of it. And then what did we get? Well, after 2013, then they gave us this. And I'm not just going to pick on McDonald's. This is for all food. Groceries, fast food, everything in general that you can consume. And God help me if I have to hear another CEO or CFO talk about how thankful and gracious they are of their, patrons and customers for continuing to come to their stores and, deal with the inflation head on like they are having to deal with it too. Because they're not. We're dealing with it. Because you know why? Look behind me here. You don't have it here. This is in Arizona. But the doggone, this cheeseburger meal right here, a double cheeseburger in Arizona, if you remember in the last slide, it went from $1 from 2012-13 to where we're at today to $4.86. And you're trying to tell me that's inflation. Hail to the nah. That is greedflation. And let me show you why. Take Pepsi for an example. Pepsi, everyone tends to drink soda, and they continuously have price hikes. And however, the interesting thing about Pepsi is, even though they're raising their prices due to inflation, the interesting thing is if you actually look at their 10K or their quarterly filings, their top line, their revenue, is up nearly 15%. Oh, but why is that, Matthew? Well, let's look below here. Their performance is nothing new. Because again, their revenue on the top line and profit growth are all coming from higher prices, as opposed to volume growth. They're not actually selling you more. They're just charging you more. So while these companies are fighting the good fight against inflation to help us little guys out, just remember, their menu prices are up 10% from a year earlier. And just like Chipotle, McDonald's is also having record profits and their stocks at all-time highs and eclipsing new 52-week highs as we speak. So if you get tired of paying higher prices and you're wondering when's it ever going to change, well, just continue to look at the stock prices on a lot of these companies. But you don't have to look too far because their profits are record high and the stocks are all at record highs. So you tell me, guys, is it inflation or is it greed inflation? Let me know in the comments.